Do you think right now he's like, again, I was asking you earlier about the mainstream aspect of it. I feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. You know what I'm saying? Of course, from the streets, of course, from the fans, but mainstream artists or mainstream outlets, man, I haven't really seen them reporting on this. And salute to, I think it was Hip Hop DX that I saw this on. You don't see it in the mainstream though,
Mhm.
man. Is that because they haven't been dropping a lot of music from his estate? Is that why, or they can't make money off him? What's your opinion on some of the major mainstream outlets? Like, again, when Elvis does something, we just talked about when Elvis does
Yeah.
something, they're giving him crazy props. They bringing out merch and all this other stuff, man. But why not Pop?
Well, we all know Tupac's history with the East Coast and Bad Boy. So Tupac's always going to have some type of animosity from those types of fans that are Biggie fans or Bad Boy fans. And I feel like Tupac will never get his props for just being an overall artist, because I think that that beef that transpired kind of overshadows a little bit of his career. People can see how articulate he was with his storytelling and how deeply ingrained he was with his political message, and see how great he was as, being an actor and also being a political figure as well as a rapper. Like, he was a very diverse figure, like you said, a triple threat, one of the very first. And we see with all his swag coming back in style, all the stuff he used to wear, one of the first rappers put, Versace on the map for hip hop. Tupac's always been an iconic figure, and he's still making iconic moves even when he's not even here. And I feel like maybe there is a little bit of bias towards Tupac because he is a West Coast rapper, even though born in
Right.
Harlem. People don't want to acknowledge that he's born in New York and he started out as MC New York, rapping in Baltimore and shit. Right. When they came out with that best New York rappers of all time, they said best New York rappers from New York. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is not from New York.
Mhm.
Tupac is from New York. So why isn't MC New York on that fucking list? There's always a bias reporting when it comes in, but that's why I'm here. That's why Fresh Out's here. That's why, my platform, Rapverse and Scandalous Talk and DJ Scandalous on Facebook. I'm going to come to you guys with, the hard hit news, the real news. And that's the way it has to be, because these outlets don't want to report on conscious rap. They don't want to report on rappers that storytelling. Nas been on this incredible run and he don't get much attention or even talked about. And,
No.
and people just want to hype up, oh, his album only did 20K, 30K. And Nas don't give a fuck. He just keeps pumping out the albums, giving you high quality music despite, record sales. And that just shows what kind of artist he is. And with Tupac, I feel like they suppressed his music because he was such a controversial rapper, but he was also a conscious rapper. And he rapped about things that people were afraid to speak about and put in their raps. And I feel like now, and I always say this when we talk about Tupac, that hip hop has moved towards commercialized rap. It's not so much about storytelling. It's not so much about artistry. It's not so much about what potential you have. It's about a TikTok, theme song. Now all of a sudden we're gonna make money off of you. It's about a catchy hook. It's about repeating the same fucking lyrics for 3 minutes, and most songs are not even 3 minutes anymore, and there's not even many rappers even do 3 verse songs anymore. The whole structure of hip hop's different. It's just about product placement. It's about making money off these artists, seeing where they could move these artists in other lanes and do like commercials and shit for Popeyes and KFC and shit, Jack Harlow shit. That's what it's all about. So I think the record industry and the Tupac estate, well, not so much the Tupac estate because there's a legal battle there, but Interscope Records and shit, they're afraid of putting Tupac back out there because they don't want hip hop to shift back to storytelling. And they know, and like Tupac is more known now, and than he was in '96. He's everywhere. People in Africa view Tupac like a fucking prophet. And that's real because I see it all the time. A lot of people say that if Tupac was born 2,000 years ago, he'll be prophet like Jesus and shit, which is kind of crazy because that's kind of blasphemy to say. But like, people hold him in that such high regard with the way he has helped people's lives. And I think, hip hop in general is afraid of putting him back out there. And that's why they won't hire me and put out his music, because they know I'll clean up his legacy and put out music the way he envisioned it, the way he wanted it. And they're afraid of that.